Right, all right. Our mics are on today. We're not fucking retarded. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into another stream. If you guys are new here, in the morning we come in, we take a look at NQ, see what price got going on overnight, and do a little bit of trading. Let me crisscross fucking applesauce. And at night, we come in, review the price action, see what actually happened during the day, and we go from there. Mr. Hayes is out right now, but I will still go over to see what he had to offer for us for crypto. He's got hype daily that's playing out fucking beautifully, and we'll see some of the stocks. I think pen and hype for crypto, and pen is for stocks. We'll take a look at those. But right now, let's take a look at NQ. If you guys remember yesterday, we were kind of talking about the daily open. Or here, let's see what we had here last night. So we were looking at price opening up with initial just to run to the downside, and we were looking at this 4-hour fair value gap. You can see initially we held it, retraced back into this range, and here is why we rejected, right? If you take this most recent low to the most recent high right there, there's the rejection 705, right? Price comes into that 705. We are below that 1550 EMA, so which gives us a nice continuation to the downside. Tap into it, get a nice reversal back to the downside and into that London session, Asia session. And then over here, right? Initial 2 a.m. candle, same thing. Retrace over here. Next 4-hour candle opens up. We sweep that previous 4-hour high, which is during that London session. So the 6 a.m. is London session. Sweeping the top of that. Displace the 50% here within as the market's opening up. That gives us that outside 4-hour and then a continuation to the downside. I think we said if this fair value gap cannot hold, we're going to be looking for this one right there. And you can see, I believe this has got to be somewhere within the range of OTE. All right. Just right about 50. So it is a fair value gap, right? Fair value gap is anything that is within the fair value. It's fair value for buyers here because it's below the 50% of that market. So it's in discount, quote unquote, right? So that's fair value for those that are looking to buy. As we retrace here right now, actually we'll come back to that. Over here during the actual session, right? So you have that Asia consolidation, London session sweeping the top right there, and we use our daily chart here. Where's my daily plan right there? So we use our daily plan. Typically outline this inside our Discord, which is www.papercharts.io if you want to check that out. So you can see we have this model right there, Asia range, London manipulation. Above there is that 4-hour sweep, right? 740, and then we get that reversal into that New York session. Going into that session here, however, so if we're looking at 930, which is 930, initially retraces down, taps into that 24,745.75, which is also sweeping the London session low. We come back into this 5-minute fair value gap. We tap into that, and then we continue to the downside out of it, which was what we look for, right? Look, quick little trade. So we tap into this 5-minute fair value gap. You can see the candle forming out, and that 15-minute gives us that continuation to the downside. This 15-minute always opens up and gives us some kind of open high, low close, or open low, high close, right? We're here, 930 open up, retrace into here, and there's our 15-minute right here, right? 930, 15-minute taps into this order block as well on the 15-minute, but on the 5-minute fair value gap, gives continuation at least into that Asia session low. Pretty solid. And then all the other liquidities that follow on the bottom here. And right now we're watching this price, like I said, or like we said, in this 4-hour fair value gap, right? Seeing a little bit of a bounce. And then we just swept that previous daily low and saw an immediate reaction to the upside, looking for potential outside 4-hour here, which we were not that far off of it. Just a few short ticks away off of it. Saw an immediate reaction out of it, right? As we were doing it, as we were sweeping that previous daily low, price was seeing a rise in that VIX fix, right? So we have multiple areas of confluence that we can look for there. So we have that price sweeping that previous daily low, we have a rising VIX fix, and we have that sweep at the previous 4-hour low as we're starting to cook above that 50% of that previous 4-hour candle. We're obviously looking for that outside, right? If price gets through any sort of 50% range of any candle, we look for an immediate retrace back to the upside. So over here, we took a little trade as well. So we can even say price sweeping PDL with rising VIX fix, giving us more convincing upside potential here. So as well as a combined 4-hour Fiji tap. All right, so there's multiple areas of, or multiple things of confluence that we could be looking for there, and that is just one of them. Let me put this into our Thursday journal right there. Okay, that's what we got on the day. So we got this, we got that. Let's take a look at crypto, ripto, gripto. Nothing fucking crazy. Mr. Haste said hype. That is the one crypto that has been fucking consistently just cranking. As you can see, retracing to this OTE, and then that nice continuation to the upside, looking for that 38,339. Let me see percent change wise what we got here. Fat motherfucking bitch. She's fucking going. God damn. Fett is a fucking beaut. I love Fett. One of my favorite cryptos to trade out there. Has been for a while. Absolute beauty. Let's see. What do we got on the weekly here, though? Weekly, monthly. We're close to sweeping that previous monthly, so let's see if they do something out of it. They have not swept any liquidity whatsoever. Fett. Jupe typically follows Fett pretty well, so let's see if Jupe maybe wants to give us something here. Jupe and Fett, they are like little fucking sisters, little twins that love to fucking fuck around. No, maybe Fett. Maybe Jupe. If you can't catch Fett, maybe Jupe will give us something there. Alright. I'll stop there. Put our GP there. That's not bad. I'll take that. Maybe even right here. Okay. To pump fun. Pump seeing a little bit of something. Wow, that's a fucking UAI. That's a crazy night coin RS. Nothing crazy still. Inku, as you can see, just a fucking runner to the downside. Actually, hold up. Clanker. Clanker, the daily SFB. This one don't look too bad. Clanker. I'll put my money on Clanker. I'd give some to Clanker. Let's maybe fuck around with it. Got a nice nice SFB to the upside here on Clanker. So we have an SFB on the daily with a lot of LRR to the. Let's see if she wanna give us some. Let's see if that one wants to give us some. Otherwise, Bitcoin still just fucking doing absolutely nothing. And Ethereum, this grind up typically, you can see how we had this grind down over here and we cooked through it on that big candle. Similar thing over here, that grind up typically gets cleared up. One big candle. AFRM got fucking destroyed today. Very sad. Not thrilled about that. That one was a favorite for me. That's not fun. We had that fucking runner. Hood, pretty much majority of the stocks. If I was looking at the heat map earlier today, the majority of the stocks fucking closed insanely just red. And you can see, there we go. There's a quick fucking overview for you in terms of stocks, right? The only sector that's doing good is energy and materials. So those are the only things that might look good, right? For consumer, anything energy wise, but for the most part, everything else was down. Looks like NQ, taking the brunt of. Maybe tomorrow we'll open up with some kind of gap up or some shit heading into Friday. Given that we got news, we got core PCE, nothing else, nothing much going on there. CRM, decent run to the upside above that CSD with that SFP there. S seeing that nice reversal there, so maybe potentially retest over here. No, I got an alert on now earlier today for some longs, which is be within that weekly fair value gap. There we go. Yep, that is what we were looking for. So this inverse weekly, that would need to hold for us to continue to the upside, but I'm still not trusting that previous monthly sweep. So that is one thing now. So retesting the Weekly IVG here. Some potential to the upside. The upside we did not. We did sweep the previous monthly high. That's the only watch for there. That's the only thing. Yeah, so previous weekly sweep. Zeta. Also, that weekly, just a little bit of a gusher to the downside here, but nice run out of that OTE here. That's pretty decent. DDOG, so just a lot of them seeing those fucking liquidity sweeps. EMPH, nice retrace to the downside here. I like that. Still within that, just kind of bullish. We are tapping into this fair value gaps. That is one thing I would watch for here. Potentially giving us some upside here. Upside potential if this fair value gap holds on EMPH. EMPH, there is some potential here with that. Retrace into that daily FEG. If you guys are interested or want some more in-depth analysis, go check us out, www.papertrace.io. It's the best site to be on, see what we're all about, see what we got going on here. Woo! Z just fucking crashing out. Etsy, Hood, same thing. Marvel, AMT just fucking cranker to the downside. Coin, a little bit of a retrace. Downside Snow, must hold there. Autodesk, there's potential to retest that CISD. Zeta, nice bounce today now. Still looking at now there. CMG just fucking cranking to the downside. Fuck that. Play, AFRM just down to JD, sweet. BA, continued downside here on BA. Boing. Looking like a little bit of a like almost like this little old triangle. BA building out a little triangle. Yeah, let's see if that gives us anything. INTC as well. MOS, we mentioned it a few days ago. Nice fucking breakout in the upper today, 10%. Jets Dal Love continuing on the downside here on those. Like I said, we were looking mostly for weeklies, right? So weeklies, everything we were saying, we're still inside months, so that's not the best thing to look at. If we're looking for some kind of continuation play, we don't want to see inside months, right? Because we haven't swept anything on the bottom. We're just strictly just opening up mid-range, mid-month range, right? And now we're finally just gushing to the downside here on these. As you can see, some of these opened up just way in there, and now we're just seeing a gusher. Triple M, a little upset about that one. Could have seen them get continuation on it. Rivian just fucking ranging like crazy here. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. ABT, Lulu, giving us probably a good continuation here on the weekly. Sweep this wick here. Let's see, we'll take Lulu longs here. I'll be gambling man at these levels. Why can't I price condition and alert on? Why'd they change their fucking alert? I wanna add like Lulu. Oh, message. There we go. Lulu longs. I would take at 128, 129. That would give us a good potential here, Lulu. Looking at this and see if let's bounce. So once we sweep that area. ABT, everything. So looks like everything's just kind of looking to close a little bearish-ish here. And NQ monthly right now, we're seeing that retrace back down. A lot of stocks gapping down today. It's either setting up here, we're either setting up for something, some kind of run to the upside where it's, you know, a nice little trap, or we're going to see a run. Obviously, oil's doing fucking phenomenal PBR out of that consolidation here on the weekly. If you guys have traded with us for a while, we've been talking about this shit over here for so fucking long, and now we're getting that runner to the upside on oil. Pins, QCOM. So everything's a little fucking holy shit. SLB industrial. Damn, looking a little heavy on everything. Oh, fuck. There's some of these fucking stocks just gapping down. Like, I mean, you saw the fucking heat map. Everything is just fucking gapping the fuck down on a lot of these. So not a great area, I would say, to trade necessarily. We saw nice bounces on some of those things, but majority of it was just like, well, now we're continuing those gushers, right? There's SPX2. Look at that, just like rounding down. Look at that rounding up that we had. Similar to this rounding down right there, and that reversal to the downside. I want to see once we get to SPX here, or NQ, or ES, as we've outlined some of those. Golly. Look. DLTR, HD, same thing, just fucking gappers. Man, that's not good. Low, TMO, GPM, SOT, WCF. There it is, right? So there's our ES chart. That initial previous monthly low sweep, we do still have some lows here at 65.27, right? This is a non-B adjusted chart, so don't mind whatever contract roll is coming up Tuesday, March 17th. Fuck. So the rolling contracts next week, right? Oh, hold up. ES. March, June 2026. Oh, so, I mean, fuck. So they swept those lows on that. 66.40. What about regular ES there? Right? Okay, so that's a little bit of what about B adjusted. So B adjusted, supposedly we came pretty low to that. Yeah, stonks, nothing crazy going on here. I'd say so. On that, and NQ 12-hour levels, right? This is important. We've talked about 24,495, 25 being a good fucking level for us to hold, and you can see that bounce and reaction that we had right out of it, right? That nice bounce right out of that level, and then also a reaction at that 25,013, or sorry, that's 25,098 and 25,193.75 up above, right? So these two levels, these ones, are the ones that we are respecting so far right now and that are staying strong, and those that we want to be watching currently. Those are going to be the three that will stand out to me here. Maybe let's make it 4 because of the bodies, the way that the bodies are respecting, right? Everything else is just kind of going to be just not the most important, I would say, but still, right? Until we break out of this range between 25,193.75 and 24,495.25, we're just kind of stuck between this range for right now. So something to watch for, something to look for. See how prices react and see what prices do in there. See how we're reacting at these levels. That will probably do it. That will be it. Actually, I want to look at US 100 one more time here, or at US 100 to see what this weekly looks like. So weekly, so previous weekly high sweep, monthly, previous monthly low sweep, but no rejection, and daily still kind of trading between these two levels that we've outlined. So still consolidating. You can see we've had about 20 days of consolidation, 20 days of us staying in the same fucking range here. So if you choose to trade that, trade it, right? Outline your levels and just play those levels like we do on NQ. Is something that we do every day inside our Discord. We outline the levels, see what's important, see what's not important. So come hang out with us, see what we're all about. If you want to learn more, www.papertrace.io. It's going to be the website to go to. If you guys, what else we got? 2,000 followers for me. We're going to do I will do a tracksuit reveal. Full on tracksuit. You will see me. If you guys go check out Mr. Hayes, 3,000 followers for him. We're going to do a lifetime membership giveaway on the Paper Traders account. And at the Paper Traders, check us out on Twitter. See what we're all about. See what we got to offer for you. And if you enjoyed these, give it a like, give it a share. That's the best way to support us. We're not asking for money. These streams are absolutely free. We do it every morning. We do it every night, almost every night. And that's all I got. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.